It's your boy Pesci. I'm gonna get it out the way. We kick Swizz off the show. It's DG Dom and Pesci. Stop playing with me. No, Swizz, he'll be here later, guys. Welcome back.
He got fired.
He's out of here. No, he'll be showing up later. This is your favorite podcast, Swizz and Pesci. He's not here to do the intro, so I'm not going to do it without him. That's just unfair. I'm going to wait for him. We have two special guests here today. You guys know the face. This is DG Dom. We've had him on. This is now, the third time you've been on?
Yeah, I think third time.
Okay. And then, so for the fans that don't know, go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
Los Mez, LOSMEDZ, Gladiator Records, stand up, 716, you already know. Big CEO, man, big Gladiator, man, King Gladiator, you already know.
All right, so we're going to dive right into that because that was the one thing that when Swizz told me you were coming on, I was like, I cannot wait to talk to Dom about it because it's just a new experience. It's a new thing for you guys. So he's the CEO of Gladiator Records, correct? So
Actually, I'll have him tell the backstory.
I was going to say,
he'll tell a better backstory than I will. So
go into like where it started, why you wanted to start it, where it's at, where it came from. Just kind of give the people an idea what you're doing.
Well, yeah, the record label was founded in 2002. It's actually my father's record label, but it's all being inherited to me. We used to have like Jordan Lucas signed for 8 years. You know what I mean, like before he even popped and all that shit. It was we started off from doing Spanish music, hip hop, all types of shit. Freestyle. My dad was a DJ, so I ain't really start rapping till about like I was about 22 years old. That's about 8 years ago. So pretty much like I just ran with it. I met Dom and I fucked with his music heavy, and got him signed, and now we here.
So that's insane to hear that it started in 2002. You guys had Joyner for 8 years. Now you said that so you're about 30 then, if my math is right?
29, yeah.
So we'll keep it under 30. All right, my bad. Sure. So that being said, in 2002, you're still kind of like a teenager in that.
Yeah, man, I wasn't even
involved
into the
at
music.
all.
Yeah, I wasn't even into the music, man. I was just more of like just sitting in the studio and watching him rap.
But you were there though.
I was
you
there.
Were in
it? I was there, man. But I wasn't involved in it. I was just kind of just spectating, man.
Yeah.
Just kind of soaking it up.
So if there's one experience that you had like sitting in the studio with everybody that you really like held on to from when you were a kid, because obviously now you guys are making your own experiences in the studio, but just talk about, if there's one thing that ever stood out to you when you were a kid sitting in the studio with your pops recording something, do you have like a moment like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of moments like that, man. I kind of just... Actually, my brother's a rapper too, so like he kind of got me into the rapping. He asked me, if I was able to do it, I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm not. It's not really my thing. I wanted to make video games and shit.
Yeah.
But like, one day I just sat down and I wrote a rap, and I'm like, man, I can actually do this. So, after a while, me learning how to rap, and then me being in the studio and watching him rap, joining rap, and my dad record other artists and shit, it's just kind of exploded from there, man. Mm-hmm. Like I just started rapping in a big studio, like big time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and that's kind of cool though, because you have a different experience as opposed to other people who start off like my little brother makes music. His studio's in his closet. Oh, okay, you know what I mean? So you start like you kind of had that jump where you started right off almost what sounds like a professional studio. You had everything set up. Your pops had it all good. So that's dope. So you kind of had like that jump start on that music career. And I don't know much about, your music specifically or Gladiator Records or anything, but you have a huge following on Facebook right now. Like, I feel like every other day I see the Unstoppable video, I see an ad, I see somebody sharing your guys' stuff. So just keep doing your thing, bro, because that shit it's not hard, or it's not easy to do it. It's so hard because, like, in your one song, you said, like, there's so many other people out here doing this, but if you have that grind, that drive, that shit that nobody else has, you guys will make it far.
I appreciate
it's
that.
dope. It's dope.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That's like, if I could tell anybody that's doing this, man, they just keep doing it. You know what I mean? Don't feel discouraged because somebody else a little ahead of you. There's plenty of people ahead of me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of people ahead of me. Yeah. Regardless of my skill level or whatever. Like, it's just, when it's my time, it's my time, man. When it's our time, it's our time.
Right. I talked about it last week. There's always going to be room for improvement. So even if you're sitting on the top, like there's still going to be at some point, like I could do this better. I can keep going. So, like I said, bro, just keep going. You guys are fucking doing an amazing job.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
And I want to, dude, Cannabis. I was bumping that joint on the way in too, bro. You and Bankroll together, I think is like unmatched duo out of Buffalo. Like I just love like how well you guys vibe off of each other in the songs. And it's so hype. Like even like the songs that really aren't supposed to kind of be that hype, you guys just have that energy that it's like it's hype as shit.
I think it's just we connect well. You know what I mean? It's like me and him too. Like we hop in the stew and it's just like we got the same mindset. Like I hopped in the stew with mad people, right? And 8 times out of 10, they're bringing their whole entire family, all their friends, like their grandma, their dog type shit. Like I like to work in the stew alone. Like I don't like mad people, and that's what me, Bankroll, that's me and him. Like that's what we do. We go in the stew and we on that shit alone. Right. Like we working alone, like us vibing off each other. Like and it's not even no shit. Like it's like recently we've just been writing shit together in the stew. It's not even like we send each other a beat and it's like we don't got shit written down. It's like we hop up together and we're like, yo, and start writing together in the stew. It literally like takes like an hour to get a song down, like quick as hell, bro. Like we just gel together real good. Like same, like you said, Bankroll. I think it's like we're so opposite. Like not opposite as in like, you know what I mean, skill wise, but opposite as in like the way we rap. Like Bankroll more uplifting. Like he more get your ass lit. Like,
bro, after everything, all of his tapes, bro.
Rolly more get your ass lit type shit. You know what I mean? And I could get people lit, but I make music off just coming up with some shit. You know what I mean? I'm just in the studio thinking of some shit. I'm not trying to get you lit. Like I recorded the song with him the other day, my ass singing and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like I just like going into different levels and shit in this music shit because I'm a firm believer, like, you can't make it one way. You know what I mean? You got to be versatile. You got to be able to do different shit. Like, you know what I mean? There's rappers out there now, I ain't going to say no names, but they come out with a song. They come out with 4 or 5 songs, and all them shit sound the same. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that we don't do. Like,
that was one of my like big things with Beat the Odds that you guys did, because every song on there was different. Like every single song, it had a different flow, it had a different vibe. Like, and even though, like you said, like Bank will always have that kind of like get you hype, get you turned. It was still different. It was still different.
Yeah, shout out Bankroll.
Yeah, facts. That's big shout out Bankroll. Right.
A lot of motherfuckers should be shouting out Bankroll in Buffalo. Matter of fact, let me just say that now. They was talking about the top 10 in Buffalo, right? They was talking about top 10 in Buffalo.
Everybody's list was trash. There was no Bankroll or Gigi Dom on any of them lists.
Or Lowe's.
Or Lowe's. There was none of y'all on them lists, bro.
Nah, but if we was coming out with a top 10 Buffalo richest rappers, Bankroll would be number 1 on that bitch for a fact. And let's just talk about the top 10 richest rappers in Buffalo.
Love that.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
like,
he be out here. He be out here, man.
Bankroll that boy. I'm telling you. A lot of people sleep on Bankroll. But anyways, like Beat the Odds. Me and him also got EP dropping soon. We don't have a confirmed date or nothing like that.
You got a name?
We've been working.
You got a name for it?
Yeah, Viva Los Dons.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because we've been working on this shit for a minute now, but every time we record a new song, we like kind of substitute it with another song. We like, damn, this song better than the one we just did. Like, we might as well just exit that one out and keep this one.
Keep a new one in, yeah.
Yeah, but we working on it. We getting better, and I don't know, shit just. Bro, it's all coming together though. It's gonna be done soon though. For a fact, it's gonna be done soon.
Oh, we'll get the dates. We'll post them up on the page like we always do.
We had. Yeah, shout out G Wills for a fact.
Who's that?
G Wills.
Let the people know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it just them two? Is it just Dom and him? Yeah, 3. There you go.
Yeah.
You looking to sign any new talent right now?
I'm actually looking for a female artist, man. Rapper, singer, whatever, man. That's what I'm really looking for, man. But if anybody got some, like, crazy bars and they willing to show me or whatever, man, just hit me up, man. I'm on Instagram, who is Los Meds. So, just hit me up, DM me.
We'll drop all the links. It'll be in the YouTube. It'll be in the description. We'll drop all the links for them.
We also dropped Strap. Was it like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago now. 3 weeks ago, it's got 13,000 views on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah, bro. That's
everyone
dope.
go tap into
Yeah, that's
that.
a lot, man. For a couple weeks, bro.
moving,
That's
yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
moving
How
forward.
much Unstoppable got?
Unstoppable, we don't even got a video for it, but
Oh, word? Okay.
It's in the thousands of
Yeah, bro. Because that was dope.
It's on Apple. It's on Apple.
That's just streams.
Yeah,
That's
that
streams
was
wise.
that was the first time I heard it on the way up here because I was like, all right, he's bringing his boy. I was like, I have to listen to this song because I always see it on Facebook, but I hate going on YouTube, so like I never click on like a link or
Facts.
anything. That's why I haven't heard Strap at all. Like because
Strap.
I see it come up on my Facebook all the time, but like I just never click on it.
Yeah,
But,
I bring up Strap because G Will's on there too.
Yeah.
So all three of us on there. It was pretty much like a, I would say not an introduction kind of shit, but like like an introduction for us pushing this Gladiator shit. You know what I mean? Because he been doing it for a minute.
Right.
I mean, he been pushing this shit for a minute, and then he just hit me up one day, and we just started clicking ever since. Like he was like, "Pull up." I didn't even know. I didn't even know, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't even know him at all. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't even know him, and he's like, "Yo, I'm shooting a video," and I'm like, I know he's, I mean, he be rapping and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I heard a couple of his shits too, but like I never met him personally type
Right.
shit. So I pulled up to his video shoot, shot the video, and then I dipped, and then I was like, "Yo, we gotta work on some shit," and then like probably like a week later, I slid over to his studio and we just started working, and then we recorded like, bro, I don't even know how many songs we got recorded. Me and him got like 13, 14, 15 songs recorded together.
Damn, that's a lot. People don't understand how much like work it takes to get to that level to have 15 finished songs.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
some of them probably won't even be on the EP, but
I keep those in the vault. Keep them in the vault.
yeah, some of them might not ever get dropped, but they fire. But like the thing is with us is like we always want to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we do some new shit, and it's like, damn, yo, this song is 10 times better than the last one we just did. But like other motherfuckers here, they might think the last one we just did or the one we did before the last one was better than the one we just did type shit. But to us, we're like, nah, you know what I mean? The ones we getting better every day type shit. So yeah, facts.
Yeah, and it's like it's a you thing too. Like I tell my little brother, like I think all my little brother shit's fire, but he's like, nah, I'm not dropping it. It ain't right. It ain't right. And I'm like, bro, they gonna love it. They gonna eat it up. And he's the artist, so if he's not fucking with it and it's his music, I would never want him to put anything out there where he's not confident in. So that that takes a
That's
big
how
step.
it be.
Yeah, because like people think like in terms of music, like it's because music's not like podcasts and like YouTube videos. It's not content. Like music has to be good content. You can't just drop 15 songs and 6 of them are decent,
And
4 are
no
mediocre, and then
There's no
nothing
clickbait.
on that. There's
You know
nothing
what I mean?
on that.
There's no clickbait.
Yeah,
None
so
of
that's
that.
dope. That's
So-
a good mindset for you guys to have too.
Yeah,
that
for
know
real.
that you got all this shit sitting, and you're like, nah, we ain't dropping.
We're getting
unless
better.
it's,
Well, I actually
top
learned that
tier.
from mainstream artists, 21 Savage.
Yeah,
Bank account. You ever heard of In My Bank? You know what I mean?
yeah.
He had said on a podcast that he wasn't even gonna drop that shit. He thought that shit was trash. He
Yeah.
didn't even fuck with that shit. And then he was like, all his peoples around him was like, nah, you gotta throw that on your joint. You got to. And he kept telling him, nah. He ended up throwing it on there, and that's his most streamed song.
I was
to
gonna
this
say that's
day.
got to be one of his biggest songs.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? To this day, that's his biggest song type
Yeah.
shit. So I really learned that mindset just studying mainstream artists type shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, once I heard him say that, I'm like, bro, I be thinking the same thing. Like, maybe I should just drop these shits. You know what I mean? But
No, and
we'll
that's
see what happens.
and that's good though too, because like you have like a different like mindset. Like you can learn from people where it's not just like like the way you want to do it. Like you were able to look outside of your realm of what you do, look at somebody else and be like, you know what, I fuck with that, and that's like a very adult thing to do
Yeah,
because
facts.
you're learning from people you don't even know. You know what I mean? So that's dope, bro. Like I said, man, keep up the work. You guys are fucking killing it.
Hell yeah, we trying.
So we were talking about a specific topic before we went live. I want to get into that only because this is a sports show, so at some point we will get to sports.
Yeah,
so
facts.
before we went live, we were talking about how Rudy Gobert and Shaq were going back and forth, and Shaq said that he would barbecue chicken his ass. Rudy Gobert said, nah, I ain't going for that. So you kind of brought that topic up.
Yeah.
So how do you feel on that? Because for me personally, I think Shaq is like
It's not even close.
prime Shaq is
Shaq
the
will cook his
best.
ass.
Yeah.
Wasn't no one stopping Shaq. You know what I mean? The way I look at it is like, Giannis. You know what I
Right.
mean? Giannis is dominant. You know what I mean? It's
Shout out Al Horford.
Yeah. Shout out.
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just
for a
playing.
fact. But Giannis is dominant. You know what I mean? There's not too many motherfuckers that's stopping Giannis in the league now.
Nobody.
You know what I mean?
Single-handedly, nobody's slowing him down. Yeah.
And now you bring Shaq. Like Shaq was 10 times as dominant as Giannis is right now. So it's like wasn't nobody in the league today guarding Shaq.
No, and I think people forget that because of his run with Kobe. Not that he was like overshadowed by Kobe, but people forget how good he was in Orlando. When he was in Orlando, he was the best thing to ever happen to basketball almost.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
He was dominant.
And everybody knows, all my friends, all my people that tune in, they know that I put Michael Jordan on this high-ass pedestal. But if you ask me if I can pick one player of all time at any point in their life, if you give me Shaq on his best day ever, I will take that 9 times out of 10 over Michael Jordan because it's just like you said, it's unstoppable. Nobody can stop it.
You can't. You're not stopping Shaq.
No, and Rudy Gobert
not
dog
stopping
shit.
Shaq. I know Rudy made that post or made that tweet or whatever it was. Just out of his own confidence, because I don't even think he believes that shit himself.
How can you? You know what I mean? Like, how could you even go against Shaq?
I don't think he believes that shit himself.
There's no way. And I like the confidence. I'm huge on having confidence, but there's some things that you just keep to yourself.
Yeah.
You
he
keep
has
that
the
shit
confidence.
to yourself.
For a fact. But I also do believe, like we was talking about, we didn't get too much into it because we wanted to save it for the show.
Right.
But I also do see what Shaq is saying, though. Like, he said Donovan Mitchell, he wasn't saying that he wasn't good. He was just saying it's time for you to take that next step. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, though? It's time for them to take that next step. Like,
and every superstar, like, that's been a superstar has always had that, like, next step season where it was like you really turned it the fuck up. You win an MVP, you go out and do something you've never done before.
And, like, I know injuries is part of the game type shit, but, like, you got to not be injured. You gotta, you know what I mean?
Huge,
I know it's not their fault. They don't go out there to try to get injured, but
it's durability.
Yeah,
you have a role in that. Like how you take care of your body and what you do. Bro, that's literally exactly who I was gonna say. Anthony Davis, I've gotten into so many arguments with people that they were like, "Oh, and this was 2 years ago before he got to Lakers when he's on the Pelicans, best player in the league. He's gonna be the best player in the league, better than Giannis. And like I'm thinking in my head, like kid hasn't had a full season ever, and now look at him. Like they didn't make playoffs. I don't want to say it was because of him. A lot went wrong with the Lakers. But you put him back in the lineup, 20 of those games that they lost, you win half of them just because he's in the lineup. Yeah, it's Anthony Davis.
I don't put it on just him.
At one point, didn't LeBron say that AD could have been better than him?
Yeah, and that will literally never happen. That will literally never happen.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, AD just like it's about being healthy. It's about like wanting to play. Like I think players that sit with like a broken finger, like bro, like if it's not on your shooting hand, like go out there. Like Kobe was playing like, and now
Kobe will be
popped it
up.
right back in, bro. He popped it right back and didn't go to the locker room to pop it in. He popped that bitch in on the sideline and then he got right back in. Shot a free throw on a torn Achilles, like. And
not a lot of players are like that though.
You can't. I was just about to say you can't have that Kobe, like because Kobe's up here in terms of mentality. But at some point, like if you're on the verge of making playoffs, if you're on the verge of whatever, you have to strap up just to go out there. Like Ben Simmons, like game 4.
Talking about his back,
bro. Oh my god,
you've been sitting for months,
bro. I can sit and talk about this topic all day, bro.
On your back.
He had surgery. Now I don't want to say he didn't have surgery, but 3 hours after surgery on his back, he posted a picture like this of him in his car sitting straight up. And I'm thinking in my head, like, you just had surgery on your back 3 hours ago. How are you in the car sitting straight up already? Like, there's no recovery time for that. Like, what the fuck is... so I don't necessarily think that the back thing was anything serious. I think he's just a cupcake, and he fucking sucks.
I just think he was going to he didn't want to get thrown into the fire.
No, well, yeah, he comes back, they lose, and, everybody has every reason to say it's his fault.
KD trash.
But
that's what they be saying.
But it goes back to that narrative, though. Like, what was really stopping him from playing all season? You know what I mean? Like, you have to play through some injury at some point. Everybody does.
Who do you think benefited from the trade? So far, I'd say so far.
So far, I'm gonna say Philly. only because we haven't seen Ben Simmons. They got bounced out in the first round. James Harden just finally turned it up in the playoffs. If he can play half as good as he did the other night for the rest of the playoffs, 76ers might make some noise in the West or Eastern Conference Finals.
I'd say the same. Healthy Embiid.
Yeah, and healthy Embiid's huge too. Which I'm not worried about like his facial thing or whatever, but he's another one of those players that at any given moment he could go down because he
I'd
tore something, bruised hamstring,
if
bad
he wasn't
back.
if he wasn't as soft as he was, I'd literally say he's probably top of the list in the NBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a dog.
Dude, you have to respect what he's able to do out there.
He's a dog, bro.
Yeah, he's a 7-foot monster. He's just a monster. He's dominant in the paint. He can stretch it out. He can.
I think
run
he just
got
to get better with like being double teamed and triple teamed.
Mm-hmm.
He's not that he doesn't have the IQ. I think he needs just to get smarter.
Right.
When because he's trying to do it himself. You know what I mean?
And
He'd be double teamed. He goes and tosses up a shot. You know what I mean? He could do it. He could do it.
If there's 7 players in the league that could do that, he's definitely in the top 5.
Yeah, he definitely could do that.
No, he
but
definitely
Jokic won MVP, right?
Yeah,
pretty sure, right?
Big Joker shit. I've been
That's
saying
my
it all season
in the league.
that he was going to win.
Besides LeBron, I'm a big LeBron fan. But.
So now you said he deserved it, right?
Jokic.
You say yeah. Do you think Jokic deserved it?
Hell yeah.
So
100%.
I have a specific buddy. His name's Tyler, who loves the Sixers, loves Embiid. I don't want to violate him like how I normally do. I'm not going to, but he loves the Sixers. So he was really sold that Embiid was going to get it. And for me, like, when you look at what the Nuggets were able to do without their two of their 3 best players, we don't really know what Michael Porter Jr. is capable of doing, but name any other person on that team that deserves to have the ball besides him, Murray, or Jokic. Nobody.
No, literally,
so that's their 3rd best player.
Jokic carried.
He played 3 games. Murray played none. And they were, what, 6 seed, 7 seed? Or no, I think they were 6 seed, yeah. So that's why I gave it to him, and that's why I was giving it to him way before the regular season ended, because Embiid, not that he had the stuff to succeed because Ben Simmons was out, but once Harden came back, once Harden got there, you have everything to succeed.
And he even
now.
had players that are coming up too. Tyrese Maxey.
Me and my buddies were talking about this the other day because he was like, I don't know why you guys put Maxey on such a high pedestal. He's dog shit. It's not that he's that good yet. Yeah. It's just on any given night he can give you 30, and you have to respect the fact that he can do that.
With Maxey, he's got a high ceiling.
Absolutely,
that's what it is.
He's one of the higher ceilings on the point.
I mean, not for nothing. He also got 2 of one of the best players, both of them, when James Harden and Embiid. Both mentoring him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they literally, both of them came out and said, they literally told him, play your own game. Mm-hmm. That's what we want you to do.
I saw a clip of Harden yelling at his ass on the sideline. He missed a 3, and then he came back, passed up a 3, and Harden was like, bro, shoot that shit. That was you. Later in the game, he came down, shot a 3, and then you see Harden. He was like, I fucking told you, shoot that shit. You know what I mean? So, if you play and if you have players like that will let you play at your own level, at your confidence, that's how you reach that ceiling.
I'm also not a huge Harden fan.
I think Harden's dog shit.
I don't think he's dog shit, but
I hate him.
I don't think that he's as good as a player as they say he is. You know what I mean?
No. He said he likes to party? No, it is true. No, he does like to party. He's always out in Houston and Atlanta.
What's up with that shit with him getting fat all the time?
Bro, I honestly think it's a fat suit. I really do, because there's no possible way that you looked that fat in a uniform one day and then 3 days later you get traded and then you just all the weight's gone. When he was he got traded from the Rockets to the
Well, he was fat in Houston.
No, that's what I was fat in Houston. Where else did he go after Houston? Bro, why am I drawing a... Yeah, it was Brooklyn. So his last couple of days in Brooklyn, right before the trade deadline, he was out in his pregame Adidas suit or whatever, a tracksuit. And he's fat.
He was fat again.
He's fat again, bro. And as soon as they got traded, as soon as he got traded, it looked like he shred 15 pounds overnight. Yeah. I honestly think it's a fat suit.
I didn't think his fit in Brooklyn was that good anyways. Either way, I don't think Kyrie, KD, and Harden were all going to be able to play good together. I didn't think that from the jump.
They came out and said that KD sold Harden on this is going to be your team. Like, you can come in and play ISO ball. Where I don't know if that's true, because that doesn't even sound right.
Maybe he did believe that, though, because if you look, when KD was in Golden State, it wasn't just him with the ball. You know what I mean?
But it wasn't ISO ball. Golden State had one of the best, like, cores passing-wise. Like, they were always spreading the ball around.
But I think maybe Harden believed that. Maybe he was like, oh, this motherfucker played with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, you know what I mean, and distributed the ball. Like, maybe Harden really believed that. But then
there he is.
You bring Kyrie into the picture, and then I feel like it just wasn't a good fit with all three of them.
Yeah, like, it's a lot. There's a lot of mouths to feed there. There's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not everybody can touch the ball every play, and when you have somebody that plays like James Harden, he needs to touch the ball every play. Where now in Philly, not that he can do that, because I don't think they should do that. He's a little bit out of his prime right now, and I think they should let Maxey be the primary ball handler there. But that's not, 2 years ago, last year when he was in Brooklyn, if that's the style of play that he kept up with, he could have maybe, stuck with it.
A little late there, bud.
And what is this? What is this?
Oh, my boy brought the waters.
I was gonna say, where's the core, bro? Where's it? So before we put all this fucking Poland Spring on the stage, shout out to our shout out to the fake sponsor. That's no. We are pushing hydration on this show. Fuck the alcohol. You have to stay hydrated if you want to drink. This is purified, hydrated water. Whether you hooping or fucking, this water hydrates to the core. Stop playing. I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it because you said you were pulling up with the water. I was gonna wait for us all to have one, and then you pulled up with the Poland Springs.
I went to 7-Eleven. I figured that was the go-to. There's no water.
That's just not. You didn't go anywhere else. You didn't stop anywhere else.
I'm gonna make multiple stops for some water.
Maybe we should get his input on Rudy and Shaq.
Yes. Okay. So before you came, that's what we were talking about. Rudy Gobert and Shaq. Me and Dom were talking about it off camera before we started, so we wanted to talk about it today.
Where's Gupton Jr.?
I don't know. He said that he had to leave at 9, and it's like 8 something. So I have no idea. He did not say anything. Nobody's checked the comments. I got no idea. So Shaq and Rudy Gobert, they were going back and forth. Shaq came out and said, was it on TNT? Like, was it when they were on?
Yeah.
On live?
My goddaughter made this for me for my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
That is fire. That is fire. And he's got his name on the back too. That is fire. That is fire. That is fire.
Fire.
But Rudy Gobert, nobody can check Shaq. I mean, what are you asking me?
Yeah, well, that's what we're asking.
Oh no, nobody can check Shaq
so
one-on-one.
Did you see it? What happened?
I actually heard Shaq say it on the podcast.
Yeah.
He said I'd have 13 in the first 3 minutes. Like,
yeah.
I was like, probably.
And then what he said on the TNT?
I didn't hear what he said on TNT.
He said, what he said was, he said that Utah got a great defensive player in Rudy, and then a great offensive player with Donovan Mitchell. Yep. But he said Donovan Mitchell is good, but he's not elite. He said he's good, but he's not elite because he never took that extra step. And then he said that's the reason why the Jazz are where they're at, is because they have a good defensive player, they have a good offensive player. The defensive player is elite, but he can't guard him. That's pretty much where it came from. That he can't. Rudy can't guard Shaq. That's what he said.
Well, that we know.
And then Rudy hopped on there, and then Rudy went on Twitter and said, "I'll lock his ass up."
Yeah, well, Rudy, you know, it might be a language barrier
that's a confidence
for Rudy.
thing.
He might not understand what Shaq said because
I think that's a confidence thing.
Confidence thing, but there's certain things that you don't go past. You don't go past. That's almost as blasphemous as when LeVar Ball said that he'd beat Michael Jordan in a one-on-one. Like, no, the fuck, no, you're not. Like,
well, I don't think that's comparable. I don't think, because we all know why he said it. It was just, you know what I mean? He knew himself he couldn't do it. Rudy might actually believe that. We all knew LeVar Ball, he just said that shit because he was trying to get his fucking kids in the league. And
no, yeah,
he was trying to get them up there.
Right. No.
Or he said Melo could, what did he say? Melo and Curry. It was something about Melo and Curry that
I think
Melo
no, he said if you took Curry off of Golden State and put Melo there, then they would have won more games that season that they were like in the lottery.
Right.
Than if you put Curry.
What you think about that?
I don't. The only reason why
Melo.
The only reason why they were in the lottery that year is because that they were injured. But no, I've said it since LaMelo was in high school that he was going to be the best ball brother. I think that his game translates a little bit more into
the best at what? You think just overall, or
no? The best out of the three
playmaking
out of the three ball brothers. I think it's the overall. Because like there's things that Lonzo can do that Melo can't. Like Lonzo's probably a little bit more athletic, and Melo's young, where he will develop the playmaking. Lonzo already had a lot of playmaking coming out of college, but I'll stand on Melo being the best one.
Melo's the best.
And I'll stand on, bro. You know he's got to get right. But no, I don't think that statement is true. Only because Steph was injured the whole year, Clay was injured the whole year. So if you put anybody on that team, they would probably do better. You know what I mean? You put any halfway decent point guard there that can get you 15, 20 points a game, they're gonna obviously win more games. You know what I mean?
Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, bro. If you put Fred VanVleet on that Warriors team, bro, I'm not. Because he didn't turn it on before he left, and I don't know how to work his fucking TV. This your guy.
Was it Phoenix versus Dallas?
That's your guy.
No, that's later, right?
Sixers, Miami.
I seen a lot on social media about 2K, and they had Luka, like the gap between Luka and Booker on 2K is like this. You know what I mean? Luka, I think Booker's like an 85 on 2K, and Luka's like a 96.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And I was seeing everyone was saying that Booker is better than Luka. I don't think he's better. I think.
Yeah, I'll take Luka.
All around.
No.
All around. I'll take Luka all around, but are we talking just scoring ability?
Mm-hmm.
Booker's a scorer. Am I
Ask
wrong,
me a direct
right?
question, because I don't know what you're asking me. Ask me a direct question.
All right, who do you think's better all around? Luka or Booker? And if you had to change it to just scoring ability,
Luka. If you're talking about defense, then obviously Booker.
That's another thing they brought up because they have the same defensive rating.
See now,
Booker's defensive rating was like a 74, and Luka's was a 75.
No, Booker plays better team defense.
I was just gonna say because Luka gets picked on by teams.
You don't ever hear nobody picking on Booker.
They know he's that bad defensively. Where you don't see anybody picking on Booker.
Or at least the media don't flip it that way.
Yeah.
Like they flip it on Luka.
The media says Luka's is the greatest to ever touch a basketball.
Well, no, they've been on him since the playoffs started about his defense.
Yeah, about his defense. But
Jason Tatum is going to be the best player in the league. Fuck Luka Doncic. Jason Tatum is already over his bum ass.
Over KD?
He's not. JT's not over KD or Giannis yet. But I promise you, he will be the best player in the league at one point in his career. That is a fact. I think that is a full fact. I think this year they have a chance to go to the chip if he can, because he played like dog shit game 3, and I came out here and said that he wouldn't have another bad game like that, and then game 4 he had another bad game. So then it was game 2. Then he had a shit game 2. Because I said it on the show. He had 2 back-to-back poor games. Okay, maybe not like dog shit, but like not Jason Tatum caliber. Either way, he has to play better if they want to win the series. Like he's had moments in this series where he looks like, oh shit, this is Jason Tatum. Fourth quarter of game 4, he turned up, but he needs to be dropping 30 a night if they want to win. But I've said it. I don't know if you've heard me say it. Whoever wins that series is going to the finals. So if the Celtics do make it out. Well, I was good until you came, so that's what it was. That's what it was. Do I look? Yeah.
So you're taking JT over Luka?
Absolutely.
100%.
And I would. Yeah, and I would.
I am as well, and I hate to say that, but
even despite Luka averaging, was he averaging in the playoffs like 32? I do want to say, I came on this show. I don't know. When y'all were over here,
The receipts.
I need the receipts.
Check the receipts.
I need the receipts on this one because I did say DeMar DeRozan was gonna finish top 5 in scoring, and he finished top 5. He finished number 5.
But he had an abysmal.
No, I'm not
playoffs.
talking about that.
He said I'm talking about the playoffs. He said
I said he
in the
was gonna
season.
finish. A lot of y'all looked at me like
That's a good receipt.
"You
That's
sure?"
a good ass receipt to pull because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have pulled that. I would not have pulled.
Y'all
that.
looked
I
at
would
me
not
like, "You
remember.
sure he's gonna finish top 5?" I was like, "I believe so."
After that episode,
Yeah.
bro, like they dipped. The whole team was just like, they went from being the 2-3 seed to like 6.
But he did finish top 5.
He did though. He did though. That's fucking,
did.
That's hilarious.
Team success though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's money. Oh, it's money.
CP3, like
Yeah.
yeah, CP.
get to a spot. And just,
Hey, bro, it's 14.
Well, we're gonna
for,
talk about players dropping
14
off,
for
CP.
14, bro.
He just had 2 dog shit games.
that's true.
CP3.
Dallas Brown had them all.
Yeah.
He-
Bro,
he
if somebody touched my mom while I was in the crowd, I wouldn't play the rest of the
Yeah,
fucking game.
facts.
You'd have to go see me outside, bro. Fuck that. I'd be all fucked up if I was him. Cause there's a video of him like looking at it and being like, and like kind of like looking
What
and
the fuck?
and noticing what happened. But I didn't see any other videos of him like going over there or saying anything. But like they got a video of him like looking right over there. No, he was like young as hell. Like he was like, but he touched his mom, bro. Like he pushed up.
Put your hands on a 16-year-old.
Kick him out the fucking game. But I'm just saying though, like either way, because okay, then think of it this way: you're a grown ass man. This is your job. You can't put hands on a 16-year-old. And he just touched my fucking mom's. Either way, I'd still be tweaking.
I would have fought.
I'd still be mad as hell.
I would have fought.
That's what I'm saying, but he can't.
I don't give a fuck.
He's 34, and this is his job, and he's he's the president of the Players Association, so he can't.
I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
15, 16, 17, 18, don't fucking matter.
he said,
You'll put your hands on a grown ass woman
and
expect
that's
not
my
to get hit
mom,
back.
and that's my mom. No way, no
I'm
way.
doing it filthy.
Okay,
I think that's like kind of what. I mean, it's kind of different. It's kind of different, but almost the same as what Kyrie was saying. That it's bigger than basketball. You know what I mean? That's Kyrie's. I don't want to say it like that.
You bring Kyrie into it. Everything, if you bring Kyrie into it, everything else is invalid.
But it is bigger than basketball, though.
Just talking
It is bigger than basketball.
It is bigger than
You know what I
basketball,
mean?
but at some point, like
You know
you
what I
have
mean,
to
though?
understand that you'll get that anywhere, bro. Like
Yeah, for a
like
fact.
just because you're
Like-
at this position in your life. But so are you
He
talking?
wasn't allowed though.
Are you talking about when he was talking about like how he was
No,
reacting
I'm
to the
saying
Boston
like
fans and
I'm
shit
saying
like that?
like with Chris Paul's situation,
Mm-hmm.
like it's bigger than basketball. You know what I mean? Like you said, this is his job. You know what I mean? But I'm saying it's bigger than his job. Like I don't give a fuck. Fire me. If that's the case, my mom get hands put on her. I'm going in that motherfucking stands and I'm fighting that motherfucker.
Fighting the 16-year-old.
And then we're gonna sit over there and we're gonna talk about the what's gonna happen to me next type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I get that.
ain't no one gonna put
I
hands
get
on
that.
my mom, bro.
No, I get that.
Honestly,
Not no 16-year-old little ass boy. Nah.
because
Security would have stopped it before I even got up there. But I made an attempt.
if you're 63, dang, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
We'll fine you $10,000 because we need you next week.
Because we need you next week.
They do. Yeah, they
Kill
do.
him in the stands, bro.
Yeah, facts. But I wouldn't have been mad at him. He walked up there. Mid-game type shit.
Nah.
I wouldn't even been mad. They passed the ball and CP3 not even up there. They're
Bro,
like, where's
what?
CP3?
He hit a fan? Oh, when he was in college. Yeah, no, I thought you were talking about. But yeah, college is different though. You're not getting paid for it.
It don't matter if you're getting
Listen.
You go in the stands and sock somebody.
But it's different.
I mean,
it's not different. But
But
it's
you got to
different.
think though. If a college player were in the stands and just rock somebody, you know what I mean? Most likely they probably not playing, regardless of how good they are, type shit. You know what I mean?
Smart did that. You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember. He hit somebody.
You're the only person that actively followed Marcus Smart when he went to Oklahoma State. He was at Oklahoma State.
He was a monster.
If he was at Oklahoma U, that's a different story. He went to Oklahoma State. I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is it's happened before, way worse. Because Marcus Smart, he was,
Well,
I think
But
he got
CP3, regardless, he walked up there and smacked dude. He was getting paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you remember
He would have got paid like whatever. I don't even know how much he gets paid per game wise, but
You talking about the kid would have got paid, or you saying Chris Paul would have got
Chris
paid
Paul.
either way?
The kid would have got
yeah,
paid
yeah.
too, probably. But
Oh, kid definitely would have got paid.
but
Kid definitely would have got paid.
CP3 definitely. I don't know how much he makes per game wise, but he was definitely walking away with a hefty check, regardless if he smacked dude or not.
No, that is a fact.
You know what I mean?
No, that is a fact. He ain't
Regardless.
getting any game checks after, but he'll still get
Yeah.
his game check. He'll still get his game check. No, that's a fact. We got comments? No. Okay. All right. Okay. You can't make a noise like that and not expect me to ask. That's fine. We don't gotta talk about it.
I mean, fuck it. You might as well just say it. I mean,
It's good. It's good.
I don't want to put him on blast.
All right, so I probably missed all the good shit, right?
Nah.
Because I tuned in, but my dumbass service, I was like, I heard bits and pieces.
We did talk about Gladiator records.
So I missed it. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
But if you are like I will always give Swizz this. He is the interviewer. Whenever we have people on, he always asks that. Although I think I did a pretty good job asking questions.
How did he do, boys? This
He
is
did
his
good.
first time.
He did
Yeah.
good.
Good job asking questions, but he's always been like better at that. So like I'm not gonna lie, like coming in today, I was hella nervous. I was hella nervous. Like
Yeah, what did you text me when I said you were gonna handle it? He was like highly questionable or something. He said hella questionable. Me handling it? I don't know.
Shop at 7:30. He was like, it's just you. You'll be fine. I was like, fuck. I started shaking. It's like,
Yeah. Well, he texted me that.
Yeah, he didn't know. I asked him. I was like, bro, did you talk? Because you told me you talked to him. So
I talked to him.
Yeah, he
earlier.
talked to me.
I didn't know
I didn't know he wasn't gonna be here.
So he didn't know that you weren't gonna be here.
I didn't, bro.
He was like, you're gonna smoke me in trivia. I was like, bro, we're not doing trivia.
Oh god, because there was so much rainouts the last 2-3 weeks. There's just been so many like makeup game dates. I don't have them all, and I forgot that I had a game today.
Nah, it's fair.
Which update? We won. We beat
Good
Iroquois
shit.
14-8. So we're 3-1 now.
Coach Swizz.
Coach Swizz out here.
Coach Swizz.
Shout
What's
out
your
East, shout out
record?
them
What's your
boys.
record? What'd you say?
3-1.
3-1. Playoffs.
Last season, this team they only won 2 games the whole year.
So you're already
we're
above.
already beating last year.
What was
Yeah.
the trick?
What was the trick?
What was the trick?
You want me to give out the secrets?
Give out the secrets.
The coaching
the
secrets?
sauce.
The gospel?
The guys, stop playing.
Nah, you know what? And I'll stand on this. It's just the culture. It's the culture.
Bill shit.
It's the culture, bro. Like
the culture. Bill
I
shit.
promise you, I hold the
Sean
boys
McDermott.
accountable, but we still have a good time. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like I coach them hard. It's like what Monty was saying when he got Coach of the Year. I coach them hard, but it's because we have that chemistry and that relationship.
Right.
Like our one thing, like you know how you just chant? It's always one team, one family. And that comes more than just baseball. It's as people. We have each other's backs on, off the field. You know, it's just
You
the way
gotta
we
start saying
carry
that shit on
ourselves.
songs. One team, one family.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's shout out the squad. So,
One team, one dream type shit. OTOD. You know what it is.
but okay, so
Hey.
I'm just gonna rewatch the episode to get some of it because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, repeat the same questions.
Tap in the strap on YouTube. You know what it is.
So how did you guys link up though? Did you ask them that?
Yeah, we got into that. They talked about that.
So then let me stop then. Let me stop.
I was just saying because they didn't go deep into it.
Okay, because just 'cause I'm curious. Like for the fans, I genuinely just met this man right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
It wouldn't pop up on my phone.
If there is none. It's the only thing is Jared said Freddie's a sleeper. I don't know who's Freddie though. I don't know. I don't know when he put that. But it was. But me and Jared were popped the other day. So shout out to Jared for spilling my drink and buying me a new one. He goes, I got a full drink in my hand. He starts shaking my arms, drops the drink. I'm like, what the fuck?
He bought you a new one.
He did buy me a new. He was popped.
That's fair. You fumble it that bad, you got to buy him a new one.
Yeah, that's a fact. I was hammered.
You want a shot of Henny?
Oh, jeez.
Might as well.
Oh, jeez.
We don't got the crown.
Yeah, the Duce. Oh, Jesus Christ. Name of the Father and the Son. I'm a man of the Lord. I'm a man of the Lord. Last time I had to do that.
What's the score on that Philly game?
Right, we do got to celebrate.
Yeah, I'll check for
All right, we'll do a shot. Even though I just got the car. Yeah, I'll do the Duce.
Shots not gonna.
I know, I just don't want to mess up the car. Wow, thank you. So who's doing a shot with me? Or am I just drinking this or what?
We all doing.
Pesci? I was going to say, do we have little cups? AJ slacking. I got the solos. Hold on. Yeah, she got. We got the solo cups.
Yeah, they in there.
And we knew that.
Yeah.
We knew that.
But can we talk real quick though about how good has Jimmy Butler been playing, even though they dropped their last 2 games? What's he got right now?
But yeah, like 40 the other day, right?
We had 40, and then he had like 35 in the other game. Like they lost both of those games.
Right.
But if he can keep playing like that, and they can slow
He's
down
balling.
Philly somehow,
Jimmy got 14 right now.
out of 51, out of 50, what do they got? 51. Out of 51.
They
He's a
need
bucket.
Hero to ball out.
He's a bucket. Yo, and I saw another crazy stat. They signed Duncan Robinson to 3 years, $90 million last year, and. Here. You want Henny? I'm gonna do a Duce. I'm doing Duce. You're on the Henny. I'm gonna make you do it by yourself. I'm gonna make you do it by yourself.
Is this first like shots on the show?
See, Dom always the first for everything. Dom, yo, listen to me when I say Dom is gonna go down in history with this show. When he gets big, I'm telling you, we pulling all these episodes. He's gonna be like
first shots on the show. Yo, let's just say Tyler Hero got 1 point.
So who's popping
How the
off?
fuck you got 1?
Jimmy's got.
He just out there running and breathing. He running and breathing.
Oladipo got 30.
1 point, 1 assist.
Yeah, they're still up 20.
Yeah, let's get
Thank
this
you.
shot down.
Thank you, everybody. Salute.
Shout out the show. Shout out the podcast.
Shout
you know
out
what
to
I'm talking
fam. It was a hefty gulp of the Duce.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually fucking hate Henny, and that sucked.
I actually think,
about. I love Henny.
yeah, we're actually about to celebrate after because it's 1 month since Dom passed. So we're all going to celebrate after this. I don't know
Bet.
if you heard about my boy. Not my boy, a guy from the neighborhood OD'd about a month ago.
For real?
Passed away, yeah. It's just, it happens, bro. The people are dropping like flies. It's sad.
I mean-
R.I.P. Dom P. Shout out to GOAT.
R.I.P. Dom.
But he was like the guy in the
crazy me saying
neighborhood before I came around. He was like, he's a few years older than me, so definitely show respect. Yeah. Yeah. So he was like the generation before me. He was like 26, 27. I'm 20. I just turned 24 last week. So I got to have respect for the people
Yeah,
in
facts.
front of me, for sure. Stop. Tacoma and what? Don't play with me.
What's that? It's Tacoma and Delaware, but what's the street after that? Home.
A word? Right in the neighborhood. I was in the neighborhood lines.
That's kind of like us. All 3 of us. How I was always over there all the time.
81.
Well, I knew you. I knew
Bro,
you.
I went to
But
81
him,
my whole life. 10 years I went
y'all
there.
boys been close for a minute, right? And I never met him. And I was with you. Yeah.
There was a summer I remember that you and your sister were. It was you two, and then it was just being Sina. It was like every day.
Every day.
How did that even happen? I still don't
In the
understand
pool,
that.
I don't know. How,
swimming.
Cause like, you know, me and Sina, like we've known each other forever, but like I had no idea who he was, and I just showed up. He was there the one day, and I was like, oh, all right, bet, all right, and then that was it.
We used to do lame ass shit.
The whole summer. Yeah, bro. We just, you know,
Little kid shit, you know.
You used to swim at the house too?
Yeah.
How the hell have yo, this, you know Adriana, Syracuse? The other day, we're at the bar, and she was like, oh, yeah, I grew up with all of them. I'm like, I never met you.
she lived in Kenmore, but like her cousin Angelina lived.
That's the one that went to 81.
That's her cousin.
Oh, word.
Who?
Angelina, yeah.
Angelina who?
I don't.
Other side. She lived on the other side of London.
Wait, Angelina. I don't know.
You know what?
Yeah, that's her blood. That's her blood.
And I'm over here. I'm at the bar, and
I'm at the bar.
I'm at the bar. Motherfucker's like, you're Anthony. I'm like, what's up? Hey, geez.
Buffalo's small. No, but yeah, we was always at Selena's house. My parents, well, my mom and my stepdad, my parents, you know what I mean? They was close with her parents. So we was always over there for the cookouts and shit.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know when she had that like tragedy with her house and shit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah,
Yeah.
my stepdad, he actually owned a business that, well, he was there. He's the one that helped him out with all the shit. They redid the
Yeah.
house. I'm not exact sure if they did everything, but they did.
Yeah, yeah.
They went and helped him out. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So,
bro, it's like
She's
you
always
said.
been a good friend of ours. So
Yeah.
shout out Selena.
Yeah, shout out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shout out Selena.
Right, twice.
Double
Shout it
time.
out 2 times.
Isn't her spelled different though? Yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
With a C.
That's spicy. The C is spicy.
C.
Spicy C.
Big C.
Yo.
Yeah, facts. Buffalo.
Wait, how
small as
old are
fuck.
you? I was about to say, I'm like,
And I made a mistake.
What did you say?
30 at first, and my math was off. But it's,
I like
it's
even numbers
disrespectful.
anyway.
Yeah, his math was off.
Yeah, I was off a year.
His math was
When my
off.
sister turned 30, like that was like the one thing, like right before she don't fucking call me 30 until I fucking turn 30. So you better not fucking do it. So you don't fucking, so.
Yeah, facts. I feel like I'm getting old, and I'm about to be 24.
rotting away, bro. Rotting away.
I'm 23. My birthday's in July 21st.
Yeah.
Before probably.
Old head.
But y'all boys come down.
Well, listen,
We
you
can
already
live.
know I get the flight.
We go link up with Swavy.
Swavy bop.
July 21st.
Wait, when are you going down there?
Bet.
When are you going?
July.
In July you're going?
Mhm. Time quick. The first episode that I came on the show,
Yeah.
I don't even know. That was months ago. Like months ago.
Time is
Type
flying,
shit.
bro. Time is flying.
Time's flying.
I think that was like December
That's when I look at your shit now. What season is this?
4.
Season 4.
So 5.
Season 4. I remember watching this shit when there was no visual. Just audio. Just audio.
That's really like.
With the pictures of y'all two. It's just
all
audio.
ass pictures.
Just audio.
Back, please, bro, stop. But see, you know what though? We keep
Yeah.
taking these pictures. Then if we ever have to go back to thumbnails.
But this first off, we're only going up. We ain't going back down.
I'm saying if we ever wanted to put more thumbnails on it, we can always reference.
We gotta stop forgetting the pictures. Can you guys remind? We're taking a picture before you guys leave.
Yeah, bet.
Because you know how many times,
No, for real.
dude. I'm
we should.
telling you,
We should.
the season finale. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
6
I gotta get my shit together. Fans are cussing me out. You're cussing me out. I gotta get my shit together. I ain't get my shit together. I gotta get my shit together. Now, let's get back on topic.
Yeah, back on topic.
So, okay. I don't. because if I would have been here, I would know what was now. I'm already. Just leave
Well,
it.
we only talked. This is what we talked
I
about.
was just saying, all we talked about was the label, where it started, where it's at, how they got together, what the flow and energy is like in the studio.
We talked about Rolly.
We talked about Bankroll, which I forgot to ask one question that I wanted to know because, and I'm surprised that I forgot because this is literally the one thing that I kept telling myself, like, yo, don't forget to ask his ass. Because you guys have that energy, what's the studio sessions like? Now, I know you guys are probably in there with, like, you're probably in there sometimes, like, there might be other people, but when it's just y'all two going at it, like, what's that energy like? Is
Me
it
and Rolly?
still, is it still like that, like high,
Yeah.
like
well,
of an energy?
We be going to record with Just Dre. Shout out Just Dre, by the way. Best producer in Buffalo, best engineer in Buffalo, best whatever you want to call that shit. Best in Buffalo. I could go in there on an off day and that motherfucker make me sound like a god. So
We need to get his ass on the show.
yeah,
That's a fact.
hit him up.
That's a fact, bro.
Hit him up.
Too famous though, man.
Yeah.
Too famous. That's fair.
He do a lot of
That's
a lot of
fair.
work with mainstream artists and shit.
Mhm.
So,
Sorry.
but nah, yeah, he might come on
bro,
here,
we'll get him.
nah,
on.
me
We'll get
and
him on.
Rolly, like I said, it's like me and Lo. So we're in the studio, we just connect. It's just good vibes. Like I said, we just like to be in the studio alone. Like I don't like being in the studio with mad motherfuckers. Like people, like I said, I've been with people. We go to the studio and they're bringing 50 people with them, type shit. Like I'm not trying
How
to work
can you
like
work
that.
like that? Yeah, how can you work like that?
I leave.
It's a lot of distraction.
I don't work like that. I just leave. Like I'm just like I'm not here to party. I'm here to work. You know what I mean? This is something I
You gotta
love
fucking
to
work.
do. Yeah, I'm here to work. You
Playing
know
with
what I
me,
mean?
man.
They be bringing mad people, and that's how Rolly is too. Like Rolly would be like, "Yo, like, don't bring no one to the studio." I never bring it. How many times I bring someone to your studio? Probably like once. Yeah, John, probably once. But I don't even think we recorded. Every time we record, I come dolo. You know what I mean? But that's how Rolly is too. Rolly come dolo. Rolly
Rolly ain't
Over there.
getting any younger. Rolly ready to work. I mean,
Rolly ready to work.
He ready
That's
to
what I'm
work.
saying. Rolly ready to work.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's time to work.
My first video I ever done was with him.
Really.
With Rolly. Yeah, that was my first video I ever done.
So how long you been doing this shit? I know I might be repeating myself.
I've been rapping for a minute, man. Since I was like 21,
Yeah.
22, man. I'm 29 now, so.
But like,
Well,
how seriously you take this shit?
when I was like 24, 25, I really took it serious.
Yeah.
Like, I was
So
like,
right now,
all
you would say you take this shit serious.
Oh yeah, I'm all in now. Yeah,
You all in?
I'm all in. Yeah.
So can I invest?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
course.
yo, Joe will tell you.
Of
If I fuck
course.
with something,
Of
listen,
course,
I
man.
don't fuck around.
I'm accepting all investors right
Listen, bro.
You gotta tap in the strap on YouTube.
now. Yeah, man. Tap in, man.
Strap.
It's a new video we just dropped 3 weeks ago. Yeah,
How
we
the
got
fuck have I not
13K
seen
already.
this shit yet? I'm just on cannabis and all this strap shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
I'm saying you guys need listen. All
Yeah,
right?
we don't get no time, man. We
Come
just
on.
be flooding this shit.
And the Duce got me because
Yeah.
I haven't eaten today.
Get you a little sweaty.
I haven't eaten
little
today. The Duce, all right. I'm just letting you
Yeah,
know I
man.
haven't eaten today, bro. I worked till 6 and then I woke up and I haven't eaten. Fuck, the Duce. I'm just happy I got these guys on. I'm down.
Yeah, I'll
Don't
take
play
another
with.
one
Listen,
too, man.
don't get me
Yeah,
sauce.
another one, man.
Don't listen. I know I gotta work tonight. It's whatever.
I don't got work tonight.
Joe, take this motherfucking mic.
Is that what we're on? Am I doing another? You want me to do another one with you?
Because you act the fool. You know.
I do act a fool. I do act a fool.
241.
Pesci 0. Pesci 0, bro. Listen, the crown though, bro.
I don't know why you like that shit. That shit's like syrup.
Bro,
Yeah, I
it is
can't do
so
Crown,
good.
man.
It is so good, man. I
I
love
can't
it.
do Crown, yo.
I love
can't do it.
Crown.
Crown Apple even worse.
I could drink Crown. He got me on it. It was him. He's the one that got me on it. But I could drink it straight now. I could just. It's water. It's water.
Okay.
So we got a hotel room.
Okay.
Season.
Okay.
We go there every pregame. It's only Crown. You can't
Oh.
bring nothing else. If somebody walked up with some tequila, motherfuckers looking at you.
No, that is a fact.
So you got a hotel for the whole season? I got season tickets too. How that work? Yeah, I'm in 130. I'm in 130.
I'm telling you, bro. You better pull the fuck up. Ask Joe.
I will. No.
Bro, it's lit.
Me
No,
and
bro,
my
it's
girl,
lit.
we
No,
on
it's
it,
lit.
bro. We
Yeah,
be
it's
on
lit.
it.
So our seats are section 110.
Okay.
20 rows from the field.
Okay.
So 40-yard line.
Dude, dope ass seats. Dope ass seats.
139. Yeah, we like what 28 rows from it? Huh?
Are you home side then?
Home side. Yep.
See, we're away side.
Okay, so you on the other side? Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys middle of the field or end zones?
End zones, corner end zones, corner end zones. Yeah.
See, like they got their pros and cons.
Yeah, I know. I already know.
I like the experience.
Right.
Like I sat there for the home opener.
Right.
It was a good experience, but I'm watching the game. I'm like, man, I miss my seat.
Yeah, they gave me an
Bro,
option.
your seats are fucking goated. Your seats are, yeah. You know, his seats are goated.
It don't matter, man. 100 level, 300 level. I don't care, man. As long as it's in the middle of the field, that's the best view. It's like, you know, but
We all go to a Miami game.
let's do it, man.
Bro, I want to go to
Let's
every
do it.
game. Oh, in Miami?
In
Oh,
Miami.
shit. Shit, let's
do
go.
it, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm down. I'm down.
bro. I'm down.
It is a fact. It is a fact. I'm planning a trip to LA for my birthday. I want to go to a Clippers game. That's like
That'd be dope.
that's my one thing.
Bills winning the Super Bowl too, just you know.
I think they're going. I talked
built
about
for it, man.
Yeah, I talked about it with my cousin, and they're definitely going. But
I don't drink light liquor.
the Rams might repeat. The Rams
You
might
think?
repeat. Bro, the Rams might repeat.
Over the Bills. I don't know, man.
I don't. It's just an experience thing. It's an
Yeah.
experience thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where
AFC stacked too, though, man.
AFC is super
yeah,
stacked,
so they
and
ain't really
NFC
got too much competition. on that side.
NFC's not stacked at all.
Yeah.
They got 3 teams that are like, and then that's it. They got the Rams, they got the Bucks, and then you can either put like the Cowboys. Like I don't want to put the Cowboys up there, but like you have to respect what they're able to do in the regular season. They'll win games. They're not going to win playoff games.
Right.
Same thing with Green Bay. I'll respect what they can do in the regular season. Love Aaron Rodgers to death. I'm a Green Bay fan, but until he
100%.
does something in the playoffs, I can't count on them to go to a Super Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers,
Relax,
is the man.
relax.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
Relax.
Actually had him walk off the show once.
I will walk off again. Relax.
Nah, yeah, I like Aaron Rodgers.
No, but in all seriousness, in the last 10 years, this is the weakest the NFC's been. We
Yes.
can all agree on that.
I agree.
In the last 10 years.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Let me get a piece.
It's not even close either. Because like I said, after those 3 teams, they don't have.
I
There's
feel
nobody
like
else
the
out
AFC
there.
is just good, man.
There's
like
11.
it's so many good teams.
There's like
bro.
11 teams out there right now that you look at them, they're like, oh shit, they
Yeah.
might go to the fucking bowl.
100.
The only team that beat us is Waynesville South, and that boys are there.
Well, it's because you suck. It's because you
They're
suck.
nice.
Have me pull up.
Needs to have me pull.
Oh, my guy was looking crazy. I was telling my guys, like, yo, y'all boys was looking silly out there. Y'all boys was
So you
looking.
coach for high school?
I coached a modified team.
Oh, modified. Okay.
Bro, and I wanna say, wait, hang on. I wanna say sorry to everybody that I told that he was coaching high school, because bro, I had no idea he was coaching.
So
I had no idea he was coaching
school.
modified. I thought this dude was about to go play for or coach for a state championship with like the varsity kids, all 12-year-olds and shit. But
bro, I walk up to school today. I get out of my car. Who's walking out? The athletic director of West Seneca School District. I'm like, God damn. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
You guys the same age too, so
West
y'all
Seneca
went the
West.
same years.
We spanked them. But anyway, so I'm walking out of my car and I'm like, oh fuck. She says hi to me. I'm like, I don't know who it is. She got glasses on. Then I realized it's the athletic director. I was like, oh shit. So I'm like, how you doing? She's like, Coach, I've heard a lot of good things. I was like, thank God. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Then she goes, but I heard you're leaving us. I told Brett, I told one of my captains, our plan that I was planning on moving. And she's like, yeah, Zipper told me. I'm like, okay, so now possibly.
Where?
Florida. I'm about to be Tom's manager. Fuck
Baby,
is you
let's go to
talking
Florida.
about? Fuck is you talking?
Let's go to Florida.
Listen, if honestly, I shouldn't be saying this. I shouldn't be saying this live, but I'm off the Duce. So I'm off the Duce. But
We get this show lit.
yeah, always. When Dom's on, stop. But yeah, so she was like, "Oh, we want to keep you for life," and I'm like, "I'm down to take the JV job if you're trying to promote me, because me being the modified coach and us having a winning record, and everything." Mm-hmm. And the JV coach, his son's on the team. You know how it is, like parents coach. He'll probably go to varsity with him. So in the JV, they get paid more. So you know what I'm saying? I'll take it. But Florida's a baseball. Buffalo's not a baseball city. I love my city. I love the Bills. I love everything about the city. But being a realist, I'm a baseball coach. It's not a baseball city. Florida, stop. I'll be coaching assistant coach of the Gators.
Baseball players out here, though, man.
Bro, listen, my cousin, you probably know his ass. Leo Jeem.
Who is it?
Leo Jeem.
Leo Jeem. Maybe.
He plays in
Maybe
MLB. My boy Alex Gator, he plays in the MLB.
Okay.
Yeah. He went to McKinley. He plays for, I think, the Reds right now.
Yeah,
He said
it's a
McKinley.
lot of talent, man. You probably know like Sam Pizzino.
Who?
Sam Pizzino.
Pizzino?
Pizzino.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah,
but
he dope. He from out here too.
Yeah. I was saying that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
gonna
good,
lie.
man.
I'm not sure.
They went to Riverside.
Oh, Riverside.
Yeah,
Riverside got some ballers.
Yeah, man.
I played 24U for 3 years. Every time we played Riverside, we got smacked.
Yeah, Riverside. They were good in football too when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably know like Drayton, David Drayton. He used to live right there in
Drayton?
Tacoma too. Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Yes.
But let me. Can you lead the? I'm fucked up.
I don't understand, bro. You took 2 shots. That was it. You just. You said mafia.
Yeah, man.
How are you? How is he a coach when he's got a jersey?
The Duce make your neck sweaty.
I told them this last week. We played them when I was in high school for football, and they left condoms in all the lockers of the away visit. Yeah, like in our locker room, there was Trojan condoms on all the lockers, bro. It was great. It was great. That was like their thing back then. I don't know if they still do that now.
Their mascot was a condom.
No.
I was gonna ask you who you think.
All right, listen. I'm gonna tell you my predictions before they started, and then now.
All right.
I said Heat Suns. I said Suns are gonna win it.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking Celtics Warriors.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
You think
I'm gonna be
Celtics getting through?
honest.
Swear to God.
I swear to God, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
You think
That's
they
not
get
what I
past the
want.
Bucks?
Wow.
Here's the problem with the Bucks. Without Middleton, the Celtics are too well coached to let Giannis be Giannis in the crunch time. You saw his numbers dirty last night.
Yes.
But did you see his numbers in the fourth quarter? Gotsy. They shut him down in the fourth quarter.
Shout out.
He did him in the first 3, but in the fourth quarter when it mattered, Boston came back. They took care of business.
Right.
Al Horford.
That is a fact.
And Marcus Smart.
No, Jason
Tatum.
That's really what you're looking for.
It's a good matchup, man. It's a good matchup.
I said it before that series started. That was going to be the best series of the whole entire playoffs.
100%.
But it's hard. See, I'm a coach, so I always go off coaching.
Right.
Which sometimes it's a fault of mine. Miami, I think, is the best coach team.
Yes.
So that's why I said Miami, because Dom will tell you, because I told him when he was on the show. He's been on the show many times, and Joe knows because I talk to him every day. I don't like any players from Miami. Not one player. Not one player. I hate Jimmy Butler.
I like Jimmy Butler, man.
Jimmy he's proven me wrong in the playoffs this year, but overall, I don't like he's just not exciting.
Right.
He's like a gritty, just go get a you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Go get a bucket.
Right.
He's a bucket getter.
Okay.
Bucket
All right, relax.
getter.
Relax. And Lowry's one of the worst playoff performers. Period.
He is. I agree with you.
I do like Oladipo.
Yeah.
I like Hero off the bench.
Even though he's been a bust the last couple games.
Relax.
He was kind of doo-doo last game.
I like Bam. I don't know if he translates for the playoffs, depending on the matchup, but I do like Bam.
I like Bam.
That being said, that's why I said Miami, because I thought they're the most well-coached, and they've been there before. Like 2 years ago, we forget they lost, but they went to the championship 2 years ago. That's why I said them. But Boston, like, I don't know, man.
I don't think
Something
they
about
get
them.
past Giannis, man.
Yo,
I don't think
Giannis
so.
got shut down in the fourth quarter.
It's okay, but it's gonna be a new game.
Wasn't he
I
home?
don't think-
Wasn't it in Boston last night?
I don't think it's gonna happen again.
No, it was in Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, he got shut down in the fourth.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Who didn't play that game? Robert Williams. That's their best defender.
Yes, 100%.
So what does that tell you?
But statistically, Robert Williams is their best defender. So you win that game without your best defender, and like you said, Giannis had his, but he didn't have it before the quarter. So you put
Did not have a
Williams
fourth
out in
quarter.
the fourth quarter, trying to shut him down.
No, but
You see what I'm saying?
but
One game doesn't define a person's whole.
But when
I'm not saying it does.
When he's cold, though, that's when Middleton will turn up. That's
Yeah.
when they don't have
And a lot of analysts have said Middleton's the closer.
I mean,
Not saying I agree with that,
I
but
mean,
a
he
lot of
does
people
it,
say
though.
that
There's times he does beat a
because he's a shooter.
Yeah.
But why though?
Because at the end of the games, when they got
Because they're
three guys in the
doubling
paint
Giannis.
waiting for Giannis and the
They're
fucking
doubling
three's
Giannis.
open.
You see what I'm saying?
But I'm saying,
They don't have that though.
Middleton, without
They need
Middleton
the
hitting
whole
those
team.
shots consistently,
They need the whole team. They
Drew's
need
been
Drew.
shitty.
He's been shitty.
I
They
love
need
Drew.
him.
He'll tell you. Shh.
defensively, he has the best defensive rating.
Yeah, offensively, he's been absolute caca in this series. He's like 22 for
Does he really?
74 or
He
something.
does
He's
have.
got the best
Shitty.
defensive rating of all players left in the playoffs, and I don't think it's close. I don't think it's
Right.
close. I think he was at like
I know
the-
Mikal Bridges was.
the next one was like 8%. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right,
it was a
right.
lot. It was a lot.
I feel like he never got a haircut. Your hair grows so fast, bro.
Right?
You be getting a haircut and it should poof the next day.
Actually, David, here's Ari.
Get the fuck out. Isn't
Yeah, we all connecting today.
Yeah.
Because we in the
He cuts. He used to. No, he
I haven't
cuts.
seen.
No, he cuts at
He got his
Puerto
own
Rican
shop.
dude. Oh, he has his own shop now.
got his own
Bro, he
shop.
used to cut at the Puerto Rican dude who cut Lou's hair.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name.
I was gonna say I got no idea.
Shout out David Irizarry.
I've heard
He the
good
GOAT.
things about him, though, for real.
He cut some Bills players' hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does he?
Jordan Poyer,
See, that's the thing, Dom.
someone else.
You have so many guys that you know cut hair, like me too.
Yeah, I don't want to
Bro,
say.
I got AJ who cuts my hair. My boy Deshaun.
Yeah,
Efren's
shout out
a
AJ
barber.
too.
Yeah, shout out AJ.
Shout out
AJ does his
He
thing
never cut my
always.
hair. I never seen the haircut that he cut. But
Obviously, Russ.
Shout out straight faded cut and shave. That's my older brother's barber shop. If the third, if you need a haircut, Niagara Falls Boulevard and Eggert. Stop playing.
my personal